Yes, Maple. Why are you crying? Let me turn the lights on. There we go. Oof, look like a mess. Hey, Aiden, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Sorry, just shutting my door. I'm standing up today, so just for Maple, I just shut that door. You're a stinker. She's such a stinker. Come here. Well, come here. You want to say hi? Say hi to Aiden. Say hi, Aiden. Hey, say hi. No, you can't go up there. It's not stable enough for you. She's like, ugh. How was your break? Did you have a good Christmas break? Did you take any time off? I know, my chair's not here. We had out of town guests and they stayed in here, so I am leaving the chair over there for now because I'm going to go through my books, catalog them, maybe do a little bit of purging, and then I'm going to be um kind of reorganizing my space. I have bought a few things to put up in here so that I can organize like other things. I want to do like a you can't see it, but there's a desk over here, so I'd like to get this desk set up to be usable. So when I need a change of pace for work, I can come in here. And I want to do like a gallery wall and some sort of shelving or something. So I have a lot of things I'm trying to work on for that. But yes, Maple is always locked in on what she wants. So she just left. Also, I don't know why this is playing Christmas. Hold on. I don't want Christmas. Let's go to this one. All right. Yeah. So it's really just, I've hit this point where I have like little piles of books on the floor that I need to go through. And when I set this all up, it is all alphabetical. But I wanted, like, I just set up with what I had. Obviously, what I have now is a little bit different. So it's kind of playing into that, if that makes sense. So, also trying to figure out. I haven't had a lot of time to play with the other app too. So I'm working on getting the other app instead of using the one I'm using, switching over to a different one. I had all these I had all these intentions over the break to, get my library organized and do all these different things, and the break just did not go how I thought it would. Which is fine. It's not a bad thing, but it was I was sick for part of it, which I mean, of all times to be sick, that's the best time. And it wasn't bad. It was just like a little cold. I never had a fever or anything. And then, whoops, Maple, careful. And then, my friend's mother passed away. So I was helping her kind of deal with all of that. So there was just a lot of like moving parts. So, and then the first week back, was a little bit just busy. Like evenings weren't busy, but just busy. So I'm hoping to get into a better routine this weekend, next weekend. But Justin's birthday is next week, so we're going to be celebrating his birthday, hopefully on his actual birthday. So surprisingly, January is a busy month. I have 5 friends with birthdays this month, which is crazy because you wouldn't think that January would be um, such a busy month for birthdays. So I'm trying to get myself put together for that too. That's all exciting stuff though. Oh, thank you, Aiden. Yeah, it was sudden. She was pretty young. She had been sick, but she it wasn't expected. So she died the week before Christmas. So they buried her, or they did the funeral on the 29th and then buried her this week because it was more money to bury her last week because it's a holiday week. But I don't know. I don't know. I think Maple gave up. She's not in here anymore. So, what are you reading right now? I am working on so I got my first book for the Passing the Pages book club, and my first book is Dating After the End of the World by Geneva Rose, and it's from Kristen, and I'm probably about 10 chapters in. I'm trying to read like 5 chapters a day because I'm also simultaneously um because I didn't have to send, well, not have to, but because Sam is not going to get the books in the mail, I'm also doing my write up as well on my book at the same time. So I'm kind of doing tandem with that. But I'm also waiting for Sam to send their notes too. So let me share this in the. It, it's giving me a Christmas again. I don't know why it's doing that. That is so weird. I don't I don't want this. Let me get this out of the queue. No, play this one. This is weird. Yeah, it just keeps popping me over to Christmas music. And there's not Christmas music on this playlist. What in the world? Okay. I'm not in the mood to listen to Christmas, so let me figure this out. Maybe it's like maybe I have a queue or something. It's too late. My rider died. Two friends decide they're not interested in marrying or living with a partner and buy a house together. Very nice. It sounds fun. Okay, how do I take things off my queue? Because that's what's happening here. Um, exclude, clear queue. Yes. Okay, let's try this again. If I go next, what's the next one? Okay, good. I think I fixed it. I'm so sorry. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just lo-fi beats, but I don't want to be listening to Christmas music right now. Oh, the morning show. Okay, so we started watching the morning show. We haven't finished it yet. Um, it's really good. We made it to I think the end of season 1, maybe beginning of season 2. That's one we need to pick back up. Um, we're also watching I don't know if you watch High Potential, but she's like a savant. She can like she has a didactic memory, so she remembers things, and she ends up helping like the police solve crime. So it's a crime drama, but it's pretty good so far. And I think they're either on season 1 and it was like split in 2, or they're on season 2. And I'm so excited for Shrinking to come back on Apple TV. I love Shrinking. It's one of my favorite shows. So, okay, let me go back. I was trying to share this in my Discord. My goodness. Hi, Maple. I feel you down there. I know it's driving you insane that you can't get up here. All right, there we go. I've only seen the first episode, but the rage is palpable and I'm living for it. Yeah. It is Jennifer Aniston. I mean, she's a great actress, but she does such a good job. And the one thing I will say I don't like about this is like I love Steve Carell, and he typically plays like funny characters, and the character that he's playing in this is just so unbelievably different from what I'm used to seeing him in, and so it's hard to kind of like separate that. Um, but he's fantastic as well. So What are you doing? Hi. Do we need to say hello again? Is that the problem? She's just over here upset. Oh, and my mic is now on an arm so I can move it around and like push it closer further. And then I got a new light. Because I was using that a big square light and it was just too much. So I ended up asking for a ring light for Christmas. So I have a ring light, which will be great because I can use that to record videos too. So I had a plan to start doing videos this week. It just didn't happen, and that's okay. I'm not holding myself to any standards for the year. It's just to enjoy what I'm doing and enjoy the people I'm doing it with. So this year is definitely going to be more focused on just joy and just being present. So, Steve Carell's character is thrown me for a loop. Reese's character, Bradley, is my favorite. So I like Bradley. I think she's really interesting, but she also gets on my nerves. And she's supposed to. That's part of the character. But so that's just. I'll be curious to hear what you think. So, and I've been having fun. I've never annotated in a book before, so writing in my own book isn't too bad, but it was kind of weird writing in Kristen's book when I started reading it. But the story is very interesting, and I'm really liking it. And I've not read. Geneva Rose, who wrote the book, is known for I think it's The Perfect Marriage and The Perfect Divorce, and I have not read those. So this is my first kind of foray, if I'm correct, into her world. So I'm excited. Come here. Well, okay, come here. You're gonna hurt yourself, Spring. You say hello. Okay, well, you don't have to shout. Okay. You've read both of those. Did you like them, Aiden? No, you can't go up there. Now I'm gonna turn so you can't see it. Okay, maybe. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Is that better? No. I don't think she knows what she wants. No, you cannot jump up there. You can't jump up there. The table's not stable enough for you. It's not meant for a lot of weight. She's purring though. This is very awkward, but it works. What do you need? You can't go up there. She's so determined, y'all. I had mixed feelings about them. I want to like Geneva Rose, but she leaves me unsettled. I can see that. It's definitely interesting. It's gonna be. Oops, she scratched me a little bit. It's gonna be enemies to lovers, this one, if I'm guessing correctly. So I'll be curious to see how it plays out. And it is zombie related, so I will say, for you, Aiden, when you get this book, there is some violence in it. Leo likes to lay across my arm like it's a tree branch. Yeah, sometimes none of my cats like to be held like that. Fry will do it with Justin sometimes. I don't think they like it with me because my arms are short, so I can't really like hold them. I would love to get a sling to just wear her, but I don't have a need for one. So, but okay, it is. Okay, I'm all about the post-apocalyptic stuff these days. Bring on the zombies. Okay, so you might like it. I just will forewarn you, there is some violence in it. It's pretty par for the course for zombie stuff, though. So, something to consider. But let me tell you, I was angry about something that happened within the first, like, 5 chapters of the book. Fictional zombies, yes, exactly. Okay, let me get the timer set. For some reason, I have it set to 50 minutes, but we're going to change it to 45. Let me fix that. And then we'll do 45 and 10 like we usually do. Or 45 and 15, excuse me. All right. I know you can see me making those changes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get us started. We'll do 45 minutes and then we'll come back. Let me reset that. Come back at the end of that and just chit chat for a little bit. And the plan tonight is to do 3 rotations of that. So that's where we'll be. We'll probably end around 11:15, give or take. So I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to see you all, and we'll talk soon. As I always say, remember to stretch your body, remember to drink your water, and remember if you're looking at a screen to look away every 20 minutes, 20 feet away for 20 seconds. All right, talk to you soon. everybody. How did your sprint go? I ended up switching it up. So for that sprint, well, to be honest, our Christmas decorations are still up, so I'm slowly taking them down. Um, and I got probably about halfway through it. I've got some stuff up here. I just noticed I have some Christmas trees I gotta grab. But I got most of it like kind of ready. But one of the things I'm trying to do while I'm doing this is, excuse me, I'm trying to go through the stuff I didn't use or don't intend to use so I can get rid of or donate it. That's kind of what I'm doing as well. So it's kind of a twofold thing, taking everything down and then going through what I had left over in the basement and getting rid of what I don't need anymore. So, which is working because then I can organize a little better. So. Um, Finishing dinner, little brother helped. That's nice. What are you guys eating tonight? I'm listening to Quicksilver, so I'm reading, obviously, Dating After the End of the World. But I am also listening to Quicksilver because I'd like to read Brimstone. And I had gotten probably 60% of the way done with Quicksilver earlier last year, and I couldn't remember a lot of it. So I was like, I'll just re-listen to it. So I'm listening to it right now. Let's see, 25% of the way through. So I've got, let's see. Well, this isn't updating, so hold on. Like 15 hours left, but I listen at 1.4, so. And what are you reading tonight, Kristen? Ham, boneless pork chops, pineapple, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and mixed veggies. That sounds really good. It's almost like a Thanksgiving dinner. Do I like Dating After the End of the World? Yes, I'm enjoying it a lot. I don't want to give anything away. I'm 10 chapters in, and she found out who her roommate is. I think that's... And there was the awkward interaction between her cousin and his girlfriend, which was cracking me up. Her younger cousin. So. Bonded by Thorns. Is that a new one? I feel like I keep seeing that one around. Also, do you guys have any reading goals for the year? Oh, you're fine, Aiden. I can just message her after this. So last year I gave, 2 years ago I gave myself a goal of 12 and I read 64. So that was for 24. For 25 I gave myself a goal of 52. And I had read 70. So I gave myself a goal of 70 this year. It's pretty aggressive, and I'm taking the attitude that if I don't hit it, that's okay. But I also have made the decision to, in my personal life, not do as many book clubs. Maybe one a month, and just pick which one every month. So I'll read the description of the book and then decide if I want to read it, if it sounds good. And then start working through these, which I have a few people that I'm going to be reading books with. So we've picked a few that we all had. We, did like everybody did their top 10 that they've read. And then anywhere there was overlap, we voted based on that overlap. Yeah, the side characters seem pretty interesting. I'm intrigued by her cousins and the neighbor. So. So I gave myself 70, and then I did a book journal this year, and I'll show that on the next break. But I did a book journal, and I did 26 for 26, and then I also did a challenge of the 12 books. I think it's called the 12 books challenge. I'll check for read-alongs. Okay. um, but what I am doing is I posted on my Facebook, my personal Facebook, asking for recommendations for books, and then any books that were recommended to me that I either A, already owned, or B, could get pretty cheap, like on KU or through the library. I picked those 12. I had about 20 recommended. And I'm going to read those 12 books as well. Thankfully, a lot of those books were already on my list. Things like Broken Country, The God of the Woods, Atmosphere, and there was like one other one that was recommended that I already had that I wanted. So, that I wanted to read. So that made it kind of easy for me. And I have a lot of them I actually got through Book of the Month. So, like God of the Woods, I have up there. And then there was one other one. I don't have all of them up there. And that's one thing I'm going to be doing is inventorying all the books I own and valuing them and taking videos of everything that I have kind of in here. And then same thing with my husband's collectibles and then our furniture and stuff. Because if you ever have a fire, it's good to have like video evidence of kind of what you own to be able to replace it. So that's one thing that I'll be doing. And I'm using it's called the Libib or Libib app, and you can just scan the barcode on it and it tells you the book and then how much it's worth. So some of my books aren't worth a lot. They're old, which is fine. I have one of the original Twilight publications, the soft covers, but Quicksilver. So Quicksilver, I just saw your question about Quicksilver. So I read Quicksilver, I read probably about 50% of it back in April of last year, and I really enjoyed the story, but I don't think I got far enough into it to really understand everything. And a lot of what I'm listening to right now is familiar, so thankfully I didn't forget as much as I thought I did, which is good, but I also am like trying to really give it the full attention, so I don't know that it will be a 5-star, but it's definitely going to be up there. So, and I've been hearing rumors that Brimstone is kind of like a filler book where it continues the story, but there's not like a lot of plot is actually what I've heard, which is interesting to me. Someone like said it was akin to reading Kayal's book in Throne of Glass. So, but yeah, I was gonna ask Sam if I could put some of the 12 books in there and see if anybody else is gonna read them this year and try to read them. I had to put down the Riley Sager book, Aiden. It got kind of crazy at the end of the year, and I was like, I'm gonna have to come back. So I'll be picking that back up probably at the end of the month, and then I'll just post my comments as I go so you can see it. Oh, that's really weird. Yeah, I'm not seeing any chats from Sam. That's really weird. Well, Sam, you can always message me if you want. Any choice to put down Riley Sager is valid. Yeah, yeah. I'll let you guys know when I read some more of it, but my goal is to get Dating After the End of the World and then finish my annotation of All the Colors of the Dark. So Sam, the next read you're going to have is the one I'm reading right now, Dating After the End of the World. That's Kristen's pick. So you'll want to read that. And then if you have any annotations you want me to add to All the Colors of the Dark, just let me know and I can start adding them as I go. I'm rereading it again and really taking notes and annotating it. So I'm excited to reread it. It's one of those books that I just really like. So that's really weird. I can't see you, Sam. Can you see their comments? Aiden or Kristen? Hmm. That's weird. That's really weird. That's a bummer. I love Sam's commentary, and I'm sure Sam was excited to hear me talk about Riley Sager. That's too bad. Okay. Yeah, so it's something on their end. Okay. Well, Sam, I think they may have dropped. Okay. Um, Worst case scenario, they can message me on Discord and I can just read their comments on Discord. That's fine. Because I have it on this computer. So. So I don't know if I shared, but at the end of December, I found out that I did not get that position that I interviewed for. Did I talk about that at all? I think I maybe did a little bit in the Discord. I did not get that position, and that's okay. Hey, Sam. I see you now. Sam McCool. But I didn't get that position, but they did open right before the holiday break. They opened another position that would be a lateral move, so I applied for that. And I had an interview today for that. Now, the position sounds interesting, but I'm not sure I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. And I think I'm just going to take a couple days to think about it. But I think it's from what they said during the interview today, they said that it used to be like a team of like 6 or 7, and it's now down to a team of 2 because one person left. And I don't know if I want to move from an already stressful position to another already stressful position. So I mean, they're not gonna make any decisions for a while. I was their first interview today, so we will see. And my current boss is aware that I'm interviewing with other departments in our area, so I didn't hide it. I'm not hiding that I'm looking to make a change, but I have to decide what I want to do if this doesn't pan out. So I really don't like my job, but there have been I'm trying to be delicate because this is public. It's I like the work that I do. It's just there's been just a lot of miscommunication issues, and they've made some org changes in my area that will help reduce some of that, I think. So I'm trying to go in with a little bit more of a better attitude, because the person that I would be working more closely with from a leadership perspective is closer to my age. So we communicate very similarly. So I'm just kind of taking every day as it is. You know, the first week back is always crazy. And I've got 2 big incidents that I'm coordinating right now, but they're kind of on a standstill because we're waiting for data to confirm our impact, if any. So it's just going through all of it, but I did take a nice long break at the end of the year, and that did help quite a bit. I think I was just hitting that breaking point where it was just like, I need a break. So I'm also taking the I have Martin Luther King Jr. Day off, which is this year I think it's the 19th. And then I'm taking the 20th off of work as well. So I'll be off that day. So I'll have another long weekend kind of pretty quickly after. So we'll see. I mean, I'll kind of keep you guys posted. And like Sam, I really appreciated your note in my Christmas card about, you know, a new position. That really meant a lot. And I appreciate, you know, how supportive you guys are. So guys, gals, theys are. So we'll see. I'm also just trying to prioritize other things that mean a lot, like making a book journal and stuff like that. So I'll show that in the next break so you guys can kind of see what I was working on. Pretty excited about it. It's going to be fun. Hopefully I stick to it the whole year. No, I'm not doing a walkout. On the 20th, Justin is taking the entire week off of work, so I'm taking an extra day to hang out with him. So I didn't even know there's a walkout. If there's more information, can you send it to me? That's funny. I just happened to take that day off. But our break is ending, so we're going to go ahead and get into our next 45. As always, please make sure to drink your water. Make sure to relax your eyes and stretch your body. And I'll see you all in 45 minutes.
your hip and shake your chest. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. Just wiggle your hip and shake. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. I do, but I won't not forget. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. Just wiggle your hip and shake. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. I do, but I won't not forget. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. Just wiggle your hip and shake. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. Just. Real bitter and never good. Real bitter and never good. Real bitter and never good. Real bitter. Real bitter and never good. Real bitter and real bitter and never good. Real bitter. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. Just wiggle your hip and shake. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. Just wiggle your hip and shake. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. I won't not forget. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. Just wiggle your hip and shake. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. Just. Real bitter and never good. Real bitter and never good. Real bitter and never good. Real bitter. Real bitter and never good. Real bitter and real bitter and never good. Real bitter. Just wiggle your hip and shake your chest. Just wiggle your hip.
have designed this speaker to amplify my thoughts so people will quit asking me for sandwiches. That should work, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, Space Ghost.
Go ahead,
My
Mozart.
show was...
Yeah, we poked you with sticks till you fell down. Remember?
You sure I didn't harness the power of the sun?
No, it's definitely sticks. Beaten with sticks.
All right, go get 'em. How's it going, man? Ow! Ow! Not there! Ow! Ow!
Are you still here?
Welcome to the program.
I'm sorry. I thought the show was over.
It started?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hello, hello. Hey, Sam. 37%. Annotations up to chapter 84. You're crying inside. 84 of 254, 261. So you're almost a third of the way through. Woo! You've got this. Sorry, I'm texting my father-in-law. I know it's a lot, Sam, but thankfully the chapters are really short, so it won't be a lot to read, but I know you're having to write everything down too, so versus just putting it in the book as you're going. And then I said earlier, and I think you may have heard me, but I'm not sure, the next book you're going to do is Dating After the End of the World by Geneva Rose. How did I do that? Hi. Thank you for pointing that out, Sam. Magic. How are you doing, Sam? How's your new year been so far? Officially over a weekend. I don't know how I did that. I must have just hit a button. I'm just a talking head. I was telling everybody last break that I have been taking down my Christmas decor, but I actually talked to my mom on this last sprint, so I didn't get any reading done. You're surviving. Yeah, I know. It's been a little crazy. I saw some of the messages. I was mentioning it earlier. My friend's mom passed over the holidays, so I've been kind of helping her through all that. So I get it. It's been a weird start to the year. I don't know what's like. I have a hair appointment tomorrow. Hopefully she can shape this. I don't know what's going on. I love the color. I'm happy with the color, but I feel like I need to get like a curly cut to let it do its natural thing. Because this is just air dried and it's cute. It's just too big. She doesn't know what to do with herself. Oh, let me go grab my book journal. I want to show you guys that.
What could it have been?
I don't know. But
I have my Word docs all prepared for annotation, how to transfer from my notebook. Okay. Yeah, and you can just email them to me, Sam, and then I'll just go through and add all of them and then pass it on, however you want to do it. And I know you know a lot of the books already, so whatever order you get them, just send it over and then I will add it to it. But let me go grab that. Hold on. Okay. So this is the front of it. And here's the side. It's so pretty. Then, so this is the first page. And there's a little window that I cut out. And then my bookshelf. And then, so this is, I need to update yesterday's. So this is my reading goal, which I actually need to up this too because I finished one already. And then I'm tracking how many pages I'm reading. So this will be a year in pixels on this side. Then here's like the 2026 overview. So as I finish every month, I'll go through and I'll track everything. My monthly favorites. So obviously January's not over, so I don't have a monthly favorite. The best book of the year. So we're gonna do a bracket. On my book blog. So this is it's actually like a half page. So this is like half page, you see that? Yeah, so for the bookshelf, Sam, I will color it in as I go, and you can see I have one colored in right there. And then there's a like little thing here where it's physical, digital, audio, or some sort of combination. So I'll be tracking kind of how I consumed the book. That's my book blog. I've added some series that I want to try to get done this year. Some of them already started, so That's what this page is. And then I was talking about this earlier. So I'm doing the 12 challenge where I've asked 12 friends to recommend 12 books. So those were the 12 that I picked from that list. And then I wrote down who the person is so that when I finish the book, I can go back to them and tell them. Thankfully, a lot of these books are books that I already owned, so that really helped. I have any buddy reads that we do. And this is for anybody. You can see my passing the pages page. So Kristen's book is already in there. So as I get all of your books, I will be adding them. Any book clubs that I do. And then if I get any book mail, so like book of the month, or if I do any book boxes, and then if I buy any new books, they'll be tracked here. So I really need to start keeping track of how many I buy. I'm going to do the A to Z challenge. So the book has to start with that. I'm going to try to make it a little harder on myself and not do books where it's like the butcher and the wren and count that as a B. If it has the, it's going to just count as a T. I'm going to try. If it doesn't work out that way, I won't. Also going to read the rainbow, so the book has to be majority one of those colors. Upcoming releases, so I'm going to be tracking any new books that are coming out that I'm interested in. It doesn't mean I have to buy them, just ones that I'm interested in. My did not finish graveyard, and then bingo. Seven Husbands is fantastic. I love the golden years of old Hollywood backstory. So I have had that book on my TBR for years, Kristen. So I'm very excited that someone recommended that. This is my 26th and 2026. So these will get colored in as I go. Some of these are from the 12 that I showed you before. Some are just ones that I've wanted to read and haven't. Some are books that I started last year and never finished. There's about 8 books that I just never got around to finishing. Either I moved on to something else, or I got frustrated with the story and it wasn't a good time, so I've added some of those on there. And there's actually a couple too that I don't own but would like to own, so that will let me get new books. I haven't filled this out yet, but my TBR cart. And then any books that I get for book of the month will be added there. And then I'm going to do monthly spreads where I track what I'm reading. So there's going to be multiple colors for me because I read several books at the same time. But there's January and February. So that's all I have so far. My plan is, as I finish books, to go in and fill something out like this for each book as well. So I gave myself a goal of 70 for the year. All right, making sure my timer's not going to go off. So I finished one. It's Priest by Sierra Simone. It's for a book club at the end of the month. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm excited to discuss it. As someone who grew up in the church, it will be interesting to read or to discuss. But yeah, so that's what I got so far. I keep finding more and more spreads that I really like. And what triggered this was I'm actually participating in what's called the Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal. And every month I'll be getting someone else's journal and I'll get to add pages to it. So Maple really got me earlier. So I created a journal. It had like 10 different prompts. I filled out information about me. And I am planning, so I passed that to my person and then I got someone else's. And so every month I'll have a new journal that I'll add. I'm going to probably add about 4 pages to, like a little bit about me, a little bit like of interactive thing, and then just like a fun, like sticker dump type page. So I already have my person's journal. She dropped it off last weekend. So I have to work on that. But I'm trying to decide if I'm going to video it and have it be like a mini series on my YouTube channel. I don't have mine, so I can't video it right now, but I might ask my friend if she could bring it by so I can take some videos of it tomorrow, because she's going to be here tomorrow. So, but it's something I'm doing with my local book club buddies. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. So that's kind of what triggered that. And then one of the girls, ladies in the book club, she collects journals. So this is from Archer and Olive. And they're so nice. The pages are really thick. The ink doesn't bleed through. I love the detail on the side. Like it's pretty. She actually gave this to me to use. And I'm geeked. I love it. So it's been kind of, I guess journaling is the hobby of the year. So, which is totally fine. It's not a bad one. I'm sorry, Kristen, which book were you talking about? Talking about Priest? Because if you are, I can send it to you medium mail. It's not going to be that expensive to send it out to you. Yeah, Priest. Yeah, if you'd like to borrow it, let me know. I'll send it out to you. Don't think it's on Kindle Unlimited, but I do know if you have Hoopla, it was on my Hoopla. So it might be on yours through your library if you want to listen to it. And Sam, I saw that you're like 30-something% in. How are you liking the book so far? I know you don't probably want to give too much away, but I'm curious to see your thoughts on it. And don't be afraid to shit on it if that's something, if that's your experience, because that's the point of us doing this. Also, I'm standing today, so if it looks a little different, I'm trying to stand. Oh, I have been looking at that too. I haven't done it, Kristen, but I got really obsessed with the beaded felt ornaments. And I really want to do it, but I'm like, I don't need more beads. I don't need more, but I'm like, oh, well, if I start making it now, I can make everybody a themed beaded ornament for Christmas for this Christmas. I was like, that is insane. So I'm not going to do that, but I did start working on some felt bookmarks. I was with it until about chapter 60, and I really am not sure how this is going to be drawn out so long. I can tell you this much, that there is a little bit in the middle that it gets a little bit slow, but it's all really important for the end of the story, if that helps. And I'll say this, I really wanted Patch to end up with one of the main characters. I don't want to say too much. And I was disappointed with how it went. So it had to go the way it did, but I didn't want it to go that way, if that makes sense. Patch is a very interesting character. So here's what I will say about Priest. If you have any religious background at all, it might make you a little bit uncomfortable. I will say I liked the writing style. I thought that the struggle that the main character, the priest, has with what he's doing is it's real, it's accurate, from what I've been told, because it's a Catholic church. The descriptions of things in the church are very accurate to the Catholic Church. I'm not Catholic myself. So what I would say is, I would say give it a try. I have friends that are Catholic and just absolutely loved it. I have friends that aren't religious at all and really loved it. So it's definitely a forbidden romance type thing. I would recommend it. I gave it 4 stars. So, and if you don't want to listen, that's fine. But if you want to borrow mine, I'm totally fine sending that out to you. You don't save yourself the money. Hello, Maple. You want to say hi? What is this saying? Oh, it doesn't like the music. 1 second. I'm going to have to change it. Sometimes I use royalty-free music and it still tells me it's not. So I don't know what that is. Maple, where'd you go? Hi. Oh. She ran away. She's not interested in it. Oh my gosh, that break went by so fast. Okay. Make sure when you say priest, I immediately think of Dan Mayoth or Unhinged Pick. Could be. Could be Sam. Maybe. All right, let's get into this. And I will talk to you guys in 45 minutes. Make sure to drink your water, make sure to stretch your body, and make sure to give your eyes a break if you're staring at a screen. And I'll talk to you then.
And liftoff. Liftoff on the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower. Discovery Houston, negative return. Discovery Houston, go and throttle up. Roger, go and throttle up. Careful, throttle up. Throttle up, down, right, understand. Discovery's on board computers commanding the main engine nozzle to swivel.
Okie dokie. How did everybody's sprint go? Going to pause the timer. Sorry, something just fell behind me. There we go. Pause the timer because that was our last one. How did everybody's sprint go? Let me try to finish this. Ta-da. Gotta recycle that now. I continued taking down Christmas decorations and chatted with my husband for a little bit, and then just kind of chilled, relaxed. I'll probably read a little bit when I get in bed, but I have an arc that's due tomorrow, and I think I'm like 20% into it. So I'm going to have to finish that tomorrow. But it's the second book, so I know the characters, so it's easier for me to pick up the story. And it's cute. It's a really cute story. So I have about 30 pages left in my book. Okay. Chapter 93, but got derailed by a tangent. Tangent in the book or tangent somewhere else? I can't remember his name, but there is a character in that book, Sam, that owns an art studio. That's all I'm going to say. Have you met him yet? Because he's my favorite character. Can't go wrong with musical tangent. Okay. Yeah, sometimes music break is good. I can't remember the point in the book where you meet this character. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. But he's my favorite. I love Sammy. Sammy's just... I just love Sammy. I'm sure you understand why. Also, what do you guys think of the lighting? It is different than it was before. Do we like it? Does it feel darker? It is just a ring light. But I'm able to adjust the... Like, I'm going to just turn the music off. My brain is like, it can't focus on the music and talk. So one second. There we go. It's different. Have I told you all that I had a guinea pig named Sammy when I was 5? I don't think I knew that. The only rodent creature that I've ever had as a pet was I had dagoos, which basically look like squirrels but with rat tails. My mom hates mice and rats and all these different things. And one day my stepdad went to an auction for a pet store that was going under, and he came home with 2 of these dagoos. And then 4 weeks later, I had 6 dagoos. So they were really great pets, very cute, like super fun. But they're definitely they reproduce pretty fast, and we didn't know. But now I am intrigued by Sammy the pig. I love guinea pigs. They're so funny. I was telling Justin that someday I'd like to have like rabbits, specifically Angora rabbits, so I could make yarn with their fur and it doesn't hurt them. So I've thought about doing that too. But that's like a down the road. Cats and rabbits at this point where my cats are, I couldn't do that. I've always had cats. I think the only time that I didn't actually have a pet cat was when I was in college. And even then I still technically had one, but I moved out at 18, so he became my parents' cat. So, but he lived to be 13. So my cats, the 2 eldest cats, have outlived him now, but Fry and Leela. Sorry, I keep swaying. I need to be... It's because I'm standing. I'm trying to stand up more, move more. I did join Planet Fitness too. Yeah, I know, Sam. So if I ever did that, it would be they would have like their own pen. They wouldn't necessarily be, how do I want to put this? They wouldn't necessarily be like all over the house. They would be, um they would have their own space in our house, like a room, or they would have like a whole like pen in the basement that's just theirs. And our basement has, it's a walkout, so there's lots of natural light down there, so they wouldn't be like in the dark or anything. But in my little Delulu world, because I'm delusional, I want to have land, and I would love to have an alpaca, and I'd love to have Angora rabbits, and then the rabbits would just have an outdoor space that would be theirs, that would be heated and stuff for the snow, because obviously it gets cold here. But again, that's all in my little delusional world where I'm a millionaire and I don't have to work. But I wouldn't mind that. I mean, my cats eat all my cords too, so we're used to that in this house. YouTube keeps telling me that I I'm using copyright music, but there's no music playing. I don't really know what's going on with that. I'm going to ignore it because I'm literally playing royalty-free music. Or I was. It's not playing. There's no music playing right now. I paused it. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and wrap up for today. I have an 8 o'clock appointment tomorrow that I have to get up, not too early, but decently early for. Um, for the month of January, I am not going to be doing a crafting crime book club. I decided to take the month off so that I can just kind of rest, recoup, and make my plan for 26. So I will be resuming that next month. I have a couple books in mind, but if you have any suggestions of books that fall under mystery thriller that you are interested in reading or would like to read, let me know, and I'm happy to explore those as well. We'll pick that back up in February. And then for this month, I'm planning every Thursday to do the normal reading sprints. And then I'm going to try to squeeze a weekend sprint in there, like a longer one on like a Saturday or a Sunday. But I don't know what day yet. And I want to make sure that I'm not overbooking myself. So January's hard. I was mentioning earlier, I have like 5 friends with birthdays this month. So I'm trying to squeeze it around those two. So like it wouldn't be this weekend. Do you want to say goodbye? Yeah. Okay. All right. Say good night to everybody. Yeah. Say night night. No? What are you doing? Hmm? My girl. Yeah, say good night. But yeah, so right now the plan is for the rest of the month to go on Thursdays. I don't have any book clubs on Thursdays or anything different planned. So we will continue doing Thursday nights for this month and then resume the schedule for next month. If anything changes and I can't do a Thursday, I will find another day that week. But the plan is Thursdays right now, as we've been doing. The one thing I wanted to talk to you all about is I know I'm on the East Coast and a lot of people that join are behind me time wise. I've thought about starting earlier and going longer. So like 7 to 11, and doing more of like a 4 hour stint. Are you guys interested in that? If I decided to do that, or do you like the 3 hours? Because I'm usually home and Justin usually starts work around 7. He works like 7 to 11. So we're here. I don't usually go out on Thursdays. So I can go longer if you want. Hi. She's still down there. She's shouting at me. I wish you could hear her. I know she's too far from the mic though. What? I know. You guys are already fed, so I don't know what you're crying about. Uh-huh. Mhm. She's so silly. Are you silly? 6 Mountain Time is about the earliest I can manage, but I just show up when I can. Okay. So 6 Mountain Time. So you're 2 hours behind me. correct? No, you're 3. Okay. Yeah. We'll see. I joined earlier for more productivity time, but whatever works for me. Okay, I'll put some thought into it. I'm just thinking because it's not, unless I'm like sitting and reading, I'm not just sitting here the whole sprint. While we're sprinting, I'm off doing something or I'm working on something, or so it's not like it's like really hard. And if I did a 4-hour stream, I was thinking what we could do is like an hour, like hour reading times and get 3 hours in and spread it out across the 4 hours is what I'm thinking. So it'd be like a little bit of intro and then 20 minutes versus 45 and 15. So I'll think about it. I mean, obviously, I don't expect you all to sit here for the full 4 hours. But if I can give you guys a place to go and read with a little background noise and interaction, I would like to do that, and it will force me to be more productive too. So, but I'll think about it. But as always, thank you so much for spending your Thursday evening with me. I look forward to talking to you all about these books that we're reading. And like I said before, Sam, if you have anything you want me to add to the books, just let me know. I can do that for either or. And then we'll just work on getting those where they need to be. We have plenty of time. So, but again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And please take care of yourselves. I know the flu is going around. So be sure to be taking your vitamins and getting your sleep. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.